Well, the city's emergency response team has developed a plan to save Harrods Creek, the hill, and the homes. The landslide happened in April in a neighborhood which butts up to the creek in Prospect. Addie Miners joins us now live from that neighborhood where residents talked exclusively to her about what this experience has been like. How about it, Addie?
Vicki, neighbors tell me that they have never been able to get used to looking at this view when they look out their window. And while this view is going to stay the same, it will always be a steep incline. At least they say they know they'll be safe in their home.
Well, it's pretty unnerving to look out your window and just see nothing but a cliff.
But that's been the view Tony Buckley and his wife Cheryl have been looking at for the past 4 months after a mudslide took out much of the hill their house sits on above Harrods Creek.
I never thought that, 50 or 60 dump truck loads of your yard could go into the creek, but that happened.
Buckley says they did move out of the house for a while, fearing for their safety. But they're back now, returning to a bustling construction site. But Buckley says it's music to his ears.
Oh, it's definitely a relief to know that something's for sure going to happen because we weren't for sure what we were going to do.
This is not something that happens often, so it's been a learning process for all, but like I said, it's underway.
Jody Myman with Louisville Metro Emergency Management says it took a lot of collaboration between state, local, and federal agencies, but together, they figured out how to reinforce the hillside by creating a soil nail wall.
It's just like a wall that they put up, but it's very reinforced within the ground itself. They have to drill, they have to see what kind of rock they're dealing with. If they have to do some other things, if there's not rock. So there's a lot of moving parts to it.
Which could take weeks or even months, Myman says. But one thing they do know is that all of the affected houses will be saved.
Blessed. I feel like everybody that's come to help us are angels. We didn't know for sure what was going to happen or what we were going to be able to do. But, knowing that you've got people that's helping you, trying to figure out what they can do and what can be done, and that's helped a whole lot.
Now, as you can see, work has already started on this wall, and they're hoping to get it. It's going to take a while before they're able to get it finished, but the good news is for these homeowners is that it's going to be paid for through federal funds, and the city is going to kick in a little bit as well. Now, as for boaters down Harrods Creek, I'm told that there shouldn't be any obstruction to get to the marina there on the other side of 42 throughout construction, Vicki, so that is good news for those boaters down Harrods Creek.
You're saying earlier that the issue they're having now is with gawkers coming to see the hill and see what's going on there.
Yes, that is right, Vicki. The homeowners told me that they have had lots of people coming onto their property, and they're asking, please do not do that, because not only is this private property, it is also a construction site, and it's very dangerous. So they're asking you, please do not come and see this for yourself, because it is a danger to you.